It's the game show with Joshua Martin Corrales.
Here we are, Castle Machinery. Look how close we are to Cortez. He's probably, you see that dot up top? There's probably the dot next to that. I have 9 lives. And we're going to see, just exactly what we can do with that. I got some advice from my life coach during the break. My life coach, Bashir. He told me, Crash Bandicoot's not that hard. Which, you've been watching me, it might not necessarily be true. But you do know that there's a tiny green thing here that you could get if I had the green gem, and that would have saved me from a lot of trouble. That's funny that this level is like, hop. You didn't make it. You didn't, you gotta go all the way around now, you idiot. Crash, you fool. If only your legs had been slightly stronger. You'd have jumped that in no trouble. That's why he eventually seeks out the dark magic of the double jump. It's for that exact purpose. So I think I can just, yeah, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I was talking to him. He said, 1, this game's not that hard, and 2, you've probably beaten it, and you've forgotten. Fun story about video games that I've beaten and then forgotten about. I played Rechain of Memories recently. I'm a big fan of Kingdom Hearts. We'll find that out some other time. But I'm a big fan of those games. I replayed Rechain of Memories, and I remembered not enjoying that game as a child. So I kind of expected as an adult to not enjoy that game. I found myself enjoying it more than I thought, and it made me think, why didn't I beat this game before? Why hadn't I beaten this game? And as I continued forward, I realized over a long amount of time, I had beat that game. I'd beaten that game a bunch of times. And, yeah, I was mainly just being a fool. I totally had beaten that game and I'd just forgotten about it. I'd forgotten the whole thing. And yet, I got to the end of that game and I realized, Jesus Christ. Ugh. Here's his advice. Here's my friend's advice. Funny enough, it was, Joshua, look ahead. Don't just leap wildly into danger. Look ahead on the path. Be patient. And I think that's great advice for a platformer. Not for Crash Bandicoot. For this game, your patience is your enemy. Because a lot of the time, you can't see what's ahead of you. You can't see what's anywhere. You have a very limited scope of the screen. And you have 6 lives, and you're going to make it work. You're going to make it work, Joshy. You're going to make it work. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry nothing. Don't worry your pretty little head. Don't worry nothing about it. It's going to be okay. And if it's not okay, and I get a game over, that is my excuse to stop playing this game. And, I'll beat it another day, probably. Because I am pretty close from all accounts. Oh, you just rise up. You just rise on up. Oh. Okay, the jumping segment has ended. Okay. I guess that's why they put it, like, further out, is to kind of symbolize... Yeah, no, it's done. You've done what you need to do, sir. And what you've needed to do was to die! Die! 4 lives. Less than they give you to start, so... I'm doing great. Making a lot of progress. Making a lot of, upswings, as we say, in the business. A lot of good upswinging going down today. Alright, and a lot of great platforming, too. And this just goes right up past this level, which is nothing, apparently, and up to here, where I can get a new Kabuga Mask and 1 life to try and fill the void left in my heart from all the other lives I've lost. So more falling? Tell me if I'm wrong, but this looks like the section I you know, accidentally jumped my doom in. But I'm not gonna say anything. Game design, it is what it wants to be, and you can't just, you know. I know we all want it to make sense and to be cohesive, but it doesn't happen all the time, guys. We can't get everything we want in life. A great improvement they made in future Crash Bandicoot games was, you know, making everything like that to save your ass. Oh my god, that, I'm just having like post anxiety for some of these moments. Like, God, I would be so dead. I would collect all those, but yeah, it's not. I know, you know, there's a point now because I have so few lives, but also it's like 3 Wampa fruit. It's 3 Wampa fruit, and now I got the checkpoint. And who knows what could happen back there. I could have made a lot of fatal errors. I make a lot of fatal errors in these games, so. Why? Alright. Yep. Yep! And there's one to spare in case I, you know, I die and I have to go back and I, you know, skip over most of that trap. There's just a little bit for me for safety. I like there's no bonus on this level, which is good. Good news for me. Alright, we're high up now, so maybe we're getting pretty close to the end. It feels like we are. Stuff like this makes me feel like we're making some progress. Especially since this is the end of the level. Whoa! That's another one down, folks. And I'm feeling good about it. Feeling good. It was 7 minutes. We got time for another. Nitrous Brio, that's a boss fight. Got a boss fight. We're gonna fight Brio. We're gonna fight him right fucking now on the show. On the show live, Nitrous Brio gets his ass kicked. First he turns into a big old monster. First he takes some potion. How's this? It's good. Alright, so you can't just go up and attack him. Okay, so I can't touch that. I can't touch him. I really want to spin the slime at him, but the game won't let me do that. He's got no opening there. Can I jump on him? How do you beat him? How do you beat him? Oh, this is good. You can jump on it, in fact. And that's what you're supposed to do. Fun. And it does damage to him, so. We figured out one part of this whole boss battle. And then he throws some red potions at us, right? Now he throws some more green potion. It's hard, though. Man, he's hard, guys. Okay. Embryo. Throw your guy. Bam. Nothing. Throw your other guy. I don't even care. I killed one before it even, started bothering me at all. You're gonna have some fun. You're gonna throw some potions wildly. Okay. Now he's... Alright. 3 out. 2 out. Whoa. What's he got? He's got 3 more lives. I knew he transformed. I did it! Embryo. Like that. Nitrous Brio himself, the man, dead. Dead in my arms. And I whisper to him, hello, Nitrous Brio? He's like, I'm a good guy in the second game. And then he slips away. And you know what? I'm not done. The lab. We're going in. We're going in with all 4 lives I have. All 4 of them. And we're going to hit this exclamation point, and we're going to keep going. And we're going to hit this one, too. Oh, you have to, like... Interesting. And there's even going to be a save point. Alright. Oof. That spawned and immediately murdered me. God. Alright. 2 lives. Three lives again. Hey. So this slime gotta make sure it doesn't get me. This game played me. Did anyone... I'm just shocked. I'm just in shock by how much this game can do to just hurt my feelings. Alright. But so far, so good. This level's not super hard. But I am a fool, so that makes it a little more difficult than it needs to be. I, like, somehow forgot that this was the secret to doing that. That's what that last death was. That was just me being a fool. I have 0 lives now. Having 0 lives is somewhat, comforting. It's a little bit, it makes you feel good. Does it? No. It's actually incredibly painful to me. But it does mean that I have to have a great degree of more marked caution, right? So I can't make the same mistake. And just jump this guy. See you later, buddy. One life. And what is undoubtedly a bonus round. Let's see. I'm going to focus in on this one because I could get more than a singular life. But I did. I only got a singular life. But that's a save point. I mean, that's pretty good. I'm so close. I've never been this close, guys. You're seeing some raw emotion from me right now. Just some raw feelings. I'm tearing up. Just the idea of beating Crash Bandicoot with no cheating. I mean, it's amazing. It's truly... The world we live in is... That guy's evil. That guy is the definition of pure evil. Alright, game design is the definition of pure evil. Alright! Okie doke. Just wait till it comes back, though, because I'm now officially a coward. I thought this was one of the other types of guys that I hate. Alright, close. Open up. Thank you. There's no... What can you do about that guy, honestly? What can you do? If I die here, guys, it's not the end for good, but it's the end for now. Let me just say that. It's not the finale. The finale is canceled until further ado, but it is, you know, it is still does not make it less of an important moment in my personal gamer history, in the history of YouTube gaming, in the history of jumping the wrong way and avoiding that guy in the wrong direction a second time. It's game over. It's game over, folks. I tried the exact same thing and it didn't work. Continue? Yeah. What time? What we got on the clocky? Oh, it's 17 minutes. Oh, that's a long time. We're going to try the lap, though, one more time, because honestly, my frustration is fueling me. It's giving me more power than I ever thought imaginable. It's telling me, Joshua, go forward and do more. Kill. Or something along those lines. I can't quite hear it over the sound of my heart racing. Or the sweatiness. Just how sweaty I am. I can't hear anything over how sweaty I am. I still am in love with this trap specifically, just because it's so... It's like, come on, you're gonna put the TNT block inside here? Whew. I just used my psychic powers to predict that was gonna happen, so that's why that turned out so well. Like, come on. Alright. We're going back in. The lab, this is... If I win or lose, you know, this is the end of today's session. You're going to see, you know, probably another one because now that I'm so close, you know, quitting is out of the question for me in a lot of ways, emotionally, physically. My bracer that was locked on to my exact vital signs. It turns out if I don't beat Crash Bandicoot, it will explode in 31 hours, so... I wonder if you can get crushed by the door. By wonder, I mean, I know. I don't need to wonder. I know this game. I know how this game thinks. Just wait till that. Oh! A horrible twist of fate. What a horrible twist of fate. There's a less horrible twist of fate. Wait till this closes. Open it up again. I got too scared and jumped too soon. But that's the way around him. Ooh. That guy's a menace to not just me, to society. I mean, come on, electric hands? What are you gonna do? If you want to pet a dog, or, you know, you need to perform the Heimlich maneuver, please. Please, sir, consider the mortal men like me. When I saw that thing respawned, maybe it shocked me too much to say anything, but that thing fucking respawns. But I'm learning lessons, guys. I'm learning lessons. Like, this next game over, will it break my heart? Will it break my soul? Will it break my body? Will it break, Away Beach? Will it break the norms? Continue. See you next time, guys. See you next time when I attempt to beat this game and lose again. Goodbye.